The very first card that you get is from Horus, talking about a cosmic gateway is opened up for you guys. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful right now. Miraculous changes are occurring. They're occurring in the cosmos, but also in your connection through this cosmos. It's a gateway. It's like the gateway has you connected to the cosmos through this gateway. Miraculous changes are occurring in there. So be mindful of your thoughts, because your thoughts are very powerful in July. They're magnetic in terms of what does or doesn't come to you. And so it's really important to be mindful of your thoughts in July. Your thoughts also inspire emotions. So there's going to be a bit of that coming up for you guys in July. So just be mindful of your thoughts. So Horus is saying, you're connected to the cosmos. So be mindful of your thoughts. The next card that wants to go is from Lady Portia, talking about divine order. Everything is right where it's supposed to be right now. Do what you feel is right, but this one is really about a divine order. Pisces, it feels to me, generally speaking, do what they feel is right. If you're watching my channel, if you watch my channel, you're probably a person of integrity and you do what's right. So it's more about this divine order, that everything's happening just the way it's supposed to. And that sentiment usually comes out when some of you may be feeling like things are just not happening as fast as you would like for them to be happening. There's a higher learning going on for Pisces right now. It feels like this time frame, it feels like 3 or 4 months. It's been like last month, July, August. It feels like this time frame. This is kind of, this gateway feels like it's open in a powerful way in this window of time, sort of through the summer. And there's this higher learning that's going on. This is the I think that's the flower of life, Melchizedek. You have learned from experience. You've learned quite a lot. And now there's more inner study. It's like now more inner study is happening for you to get to the next level. So while you might be ready to be creating and manifesting things, there's a divine order to the universe, and there's some learning that's coming. So again, with this gateway, he wants to come back. It's a bit tricky to put into words. There's sort of wisdom coming from God through the cosmos. You're also getting this card. This card's going to have a couple of meanings, but God wants to come up now as well. That there is information in terms of learning. There's things that are happening in this gateway, in this sort of portal between you and the cosmos, and God showering you with love as you are reaching this higher level of learning about life, learning about yourself, learning about the universe, the whole bigger picture, everything. There's some learning that's happening right now. So it's a bit like, when you get a college degree, you get the degree so that then whatever kind of, if you were to get a job, you're going to be able to get a much better job with a degree. And so it's as if this thing that you're wanting to manifest, Spirit is answering you and responding to your thoughts about what it is that you're wanting to manifest and create. And because of that, there's some learning that wants to happen so that when this thing manifests that you're wanting to create, it will be that much more in line with what is the vision in your mind about it. Does that make sense? It's like, for some of you, you dream big, and these big dreams, will be able to manifest once there's a little bit more sort of higher learning that wants to occur. Joan of Arc is coming up as an inspiration for us to speak our truth, stay on track, keep going in spite of challenges or difficulties, no matter what anyone says about you. So again, here's where she's coming up, doing what's right, saying what's right, speaking your truth, right? Joan of Arc spoke her truth. She's coming up as the inspiration from the Saints and Angels deck as the leader that you are. Also notice this is an interesting posture for Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a very powerful woman, yet she's on her knees. Right, so they wanted me to point out her posture, her body language. She's on her knees and she's sort of reaching up as a leader, and God wants to come back. It's like there's a connection with spirit. There's a connection to God in terms of how you're going to be a leader in the world. You are a leader in the world just by being who you are, kind of thing, is what they're saying. You are a leader just because of who you are. And it's a bit of a, as a leader and just being yourself in the world, speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, just being you in the world. You are a leader for others to learn, also higher learning. So there's a bit of sort of a teacher in you as well with this learning card, this education kind of analogy that they gave too. You may want to become a professor at a university and a teacher at a university. Might be another reason for that analogy, but also being a teacher of spiritual wisdom. That could come up as well as a leader. But you are a leader directly linked to spirit. Directly linked to spirit. How does that resonate with you? It doesn't necessarily connect to your profession. It's more just about overall who you are, just the very fact that you're here in the world, making a difference. With this love from God, everywhere you go, kind of thing. Then as this gateway is coming up, right, this gateway and this divine order and everything's right where it needs to be and higher learning needs to happen, that we don't have the card that talks about downloads. But even though he's looking at me now, like there are downloads coming from the cosmos as part of your higher learning. But what's also part of your higher learning is letting go of previous kind of understandings. It's a higher learning that you're going to reach sort of in July. This is the July reading, but it's like revelations come to you as some of this wisdom comes to you through this gateway. This is really interesting now because typically this card says that it's your thoughts that he's listening to. It's as if to say your thoughts are being heard by the universe and the universe is responding. So in this reading, for this context, there's just as much responding as there is your thoughts up to him and what you're wanting. You're also getting information from the cosmos in terms of learning. And in that gateway, you're getting this card that says to let go. To let go of the past, let go of self-doubt, let go of not feeling that you're worthy, let go of the idea that things aren't manifesting as quickly as you would like. Let go of everything and be in sort of the present moment. What they want you to notice about this particular image is all these swirls around her. All these swirls around her. This is also coming up right after this. Okay? So as you're letting go, it's as if, if you're sort of a leader in the world and maybe you're picking up what's going on in the world, letting go might also be sort of some of the things that you pick up from the collective. Let them go. If you get sudden revelations of memories from past lives, take from it what serves you, what helps you now, what you can learn from it, and let it go. And I just love these colors with this. The swirls of that is such a great image to show how sort of this stuff can be swirling around you, but she is not fazed by it. She is standing her ground. She's standing there in this lotus flower as she just lets go. As the swirly stuff comes up and out, just let it go. So some of that could be happening for you guys in July, as you're sort of, working on trying to manifest things, and yet it's just maybe not happening just yet. There's a divine order to things, and part of this order is some stuff that wants to come up to be let go of. So when it does, let it go. Some of these things might be painful. Some of these things that want to be let go of, memories, thoughts, emotions, might be from past traumas. They might be from just memories from this lifetime, experiences in this lifetime that weren't pleasant, maybe that you haven't thought about in years, could be coming back up into your awareness to be let go. And so Asriel is saying, for those of you who have a hard time with some of this letting go, she's bringing comfort to you while your heart is healing from some of this stuff from the past. Past is the past, and we really want to let that go. The next card we get is from Manjushri, is inviting you to listen to your higher self, listen to spirit, listen regarding Melchizedek, listen regarding Horus. Listen and notice all the colors in here. There's so much creativity in here. Look at all this. Look at all the colors, activity, artistic expression. Listen to your inner creative self, and then express your creativity. Express your creativity. Let that be fun. So if things aren't showing up right, like when timing wise we want them to, to make the best of things, just sort of be mindful. Everything's where it's supposed to be. You're going to let stuff go as it comes up and wants to be let go of. And in the meantime, whenever you find some time, listen to your creative self and express your creativity with lots of colors. You might find coloring books. Some of these adult coloring books are really great. They can be really soothing. They sort of pass the time, but in a wonderful way, while you're waiting for this higher education diploma for the next level. You're also getting these blessings of abundance from your guardian angel. You have tons. You have everything you need. You have everything you need right here in this moment to be happy, to create, to create something artistic, to create beauty. For creativity, you have everything you need. You have all this abundance right in your lap. But notice that her eyes are closed. So they're asking you to open your eyes and see that you have all this abundance right now. You have everything you need right now. So that being sort of another sentiment to get you back into the moment and appreciating what you have now. And when you do that, this sort of gets amplified because now this is what you're focusing on. So open your eyes, see the abundance, see that you have everything you need, and express yourself artistically will really help to just sort of wake up that passion again that might have been dampened a little bit by the weight of all this stuff that wants to go. And also weight being, heaviness, and also any frustrations that might be coming because things aren't manifesting as fast as we would like. When you go back and focus on your artistic expression, this renewed passion can wake up in you. Trust and follow your renewed passions. In your love life, your career. Sorry about all the airplanes all of a sudden. It's like all this passion just gets lit up. Lots of passion. When you focus on art, colors, drawing, painting, making things beautiful, listening to that part of you. And then you have this final row down here that's not necessarily final in terms of it's sort of covering the whole month, but it is coming up in a lot of readings. We get this hello from heaven. Hello from heaven. God's love just pouring down all over you. This love from the universe, this love from Spirit, God, heaven, however you'd like to describe it. And then we have this card here that comes up that says pray on it. This card is my card for there's someone on the other side who loves you very much, who is communicating with you. Hello from heaven is also a beloved, loved ones on the other side, letting you know that they're with you and they want to communicate with you and they love you very much. This is powerful. I think that veil between the living and those that have crossed over is thinning, because this is coming up so much in so many readings. So your loved ones who have passed to the other side, they are with you in a stronger way, and they want to communicate with you even more. They want you to know this so that they can communicate with you even more. Notice the two figures here. One has eyes open and sending a message. The other has eyes closed and with hands like this, sort of receiving a message. So that there's giving and receiving in terms of messages of prayer and communication and love between you and your loved one on the other side. So just be aware of that. Be mindful of that and aware of that. Feel into that. And otherwise, have a great July, you guys. Have a wonderful July. Let this stuff go. Let this image of letting go sort of soothe you about it, about the idea of letting go. Let the image of this soothe you about that. It almost looks, you know, it's coming up right under artistic expression. Just like these swirls of just letting it go. All right. Have a wonderful July, you guys. Big hug. I love you guys. Until next time, take really good care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.